So guys, this is a formal introductory video on Spring Boot framework. So right now I'm on their official website. I'm going to provide this link in the description so that you can go ahead and check yourself. But I'm going to briefly talk about this framework so that you can understand why it's getting so popular day by day. So if you have ever come across the term Spring framework, which is being used in so many different organizations around the world, in so many projects around the world. So what happens with the Spring framework is that you need to know a lot of manual configurations and the topics and the idea behind the scenes. Okay, so uh, for example, you need to know the concept of inversion of control, bin configuration, XML configuration, bin management, dependency injection. You need to know all these terms and how you need to actually have to be good at understanding all those, and you need to know how these things work in order to make a Spring framework or a Spring application um, up and running. So Spring Boot actually comes with all those configurations by default. You do not have to think about or worry about those configuration yourself. They come along with the template project, so you just need to create one and you just run your first application without any problem whatsoever. So it's basically a plug and play type sort of framework for application development. So that is why it actually makes the production or product development very rapid, and uh, that is why people are this framework is getting very popular around the world. So as you can see, it's written here as well. Spring Boot makes it easy to create standalone production grade Spring based applications that you can just run. So back then it was not possible with the Spring framework at all. You had to know a lot of these things behind the scene, and you had to do a lot of manual configurations yourself. So Spring Boot actually saved the developers from all those manual configuration. So these are a few of these features of a Spring Boot application. So you can just create an standalone Spring application which just runs without even deploying the WAR file into the server. So what happens that it has the Tomcat, JT, or Undertow directly, so that you do not need to actually deploy WAR file. So this Tomcat application server is embedded within the Spring Boot framework. So you actually do not have to worry about the WAR file deployment. And then you have the default dependencies integrated so that you can simply build your application. Okay, and you get the automatic configuration. Okay, and you also get the third-party libraries whenever possible. You just uh, inject those dependencies right into your Maven or Gradle build file, whatever else build file you are using. So just define those, and you get those third-party library features right into your Spring Boot application. So you are getting the production ready features as well. You're getting metrics, health checks, externalized configurations as well. Absolutely, you do not have to worry about the code generation, and no requirement for XML configuration. Okay, so these are the features that are provided by the Spring Boot, so that application development becomes much more easier, much more developer friendly, and much more production ready. So go ahead and check yourself those features from their official website, and if you want to learn more, definitely you can navigate to the learn section. You will find the reference documents and also the API documentation right into this section. As you can see, they have the release versions mentioned here as well, and also there are reference projects as well, so you can actually check those out. And I realize that I need to talk a little bit about these projects as well. So these are those projects which actually uh, uh, implemented using this Spring Boot framework in order to allow the developers understand and know how a Spring Boot application should be created, or how a Spring Boot application should be organized. So these are very good examples of a Spring Boot application. So you can go ahead and check this out. And probably in the next video, I'm going to briefly go ahead and show you how these frameworks or these reference applications to be used in order to understand and create your Spring Boot application in the coming days. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Peace.